Hi folks, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be talking about life of a digital nomad and remote work from a foreign country.
On this channel, we talk about certain lifestyle that we are trying to adopt
Or see if it's as good as it's painted online. Living a life with minimal possessions, thriving on experiences rather than materialistic values, traveling and getting impressions, working remotely while changing the scenery. The topic that we will discuss today is a part of the process of being able to work from anywhere.
Having lived in Mexico City for 3 months, we have found several great options for co-working spaces, and we would like to share it today with you.
We'll be talking about location, Wi-Fi speed, food options, work hours, and other features. Wait till the end of this video to find out which spot we ranked the highest.
For the purposes of this video, we will not be covering big players of co-working industry. We have decided to focus on small businesses who have their own unique spirit and better representation of local rather than global culture.
When we first considered finding a co-working space, we made a research and found that the majority of places offer monthly memberships options and don't have drop-ins or daily passes.
We were not planning to commit to one place for a long period of time because the best thing about remote work is flexibility.
And being tied to one location made it feel almost like going to the office, so we didn't consider any of those monthly options.
And for a while, we actually left the idea of finding the co-working space on demand and continued working from our Airbnb until one day.
What's happening?
So today's Friday, so I was really excited to finish my week and work on my personal projects after the work day. I was sitting here, minding my own business, looking at some drawings, and just hearing a huge snap outside, like boom! And I'm like, something exploded. But that somehow triggered the power outage. And then I realized there is no Wi-Fi, my laptop got turned off right away. So we're actually packing and leaving for the co-working space right now to work. That's all.
There was a very strong wind gust that broke some big tree branches out on the street. And as you might notice in Mexico City, there are wires everywhere and they're exposed and there's a lot of them.
So one of these branches broke our electricity line, and here we were, stuck in our remote office without any means to continue working.
Trying to connect to CDMX street Wi-Fi to have my meeting. Not exciting. I have 3 bars actually now, but before it was just half of one, so not great. And I have to interview people today, and that's not the best way to do it, I have to say.
As I was trying to have a meeting, Stepa was trying to quickly find us a cafe, a co-working space that would let us come right away and work without commitment longer than just one day.
So I found this place that was more like a cafe, but we decided to give it a try. Our next meeting was just in about half an hour, so we needed to rush.
Escaping from our powerless apartment.
The place was called Cooffeefy Work Cafe, and as the name speaks for itself, it was cafe where you're allowed to work.
It is located in Juarez and has a very central location. It is easy to get there from different areas like Centro, Condesa and Roma, or go for a walk in those same areas right after work.
In terms of work area, Cooffeefy has 2 floors with long tables on each level, as well as individual sittings.
They also have meeting rooms that you can rent either on the spot or through the app beforehand. It is very convenient.
They have breakfast options like chiaquias or fruit bowls and very decent coffee. We came back here many times and enjoyed working from this place.
We will post a link for the app down in the description below. We also got to meet a lot of interesting people here, like a guy who came to study here for PhD in math without any prior knowledge of Spanish, or people who are working in crypto and IT.
There's mostly foreigners here, but we met some locals as well. The staff is very friendly and accommodating.
By the end of our stay in Mexico City, they even remembered our names, which was very sweet.
We lived in San Miguel at the moment of electricity incident, and I decided to look for something closer to us in case we experience another power outage. I actually found 2 places that were literally 5 minutes walk from our Airbnb and decided to explore them on my lunch break. I checked Google Maps for directions and opening hours. I couldn't locate one of them. There was no branding or signage whatsoever at the address. I moved on to look for the second location. I found this beautiful building and saw the name of the space right at the entrance. It was called Publico. I rang the bell and security guard let me in. When I came upstairs, I realized that the place was empty. The guard let me walk around and explore the space, as he probably thought I was interested in renting it. Unfortunately, that's what happened to a lot of businesses during COVID lockdowns. They were forced to move out. I could tell this was a fun and lively space. The design elements include some references to famous architects like Barragan, these open stairs and the light entering the area. It's a sad reminder of reality that we all live in.
When we moved to our next accommodation in San Rafael, we had a smaller Airbnb and it wasn't perfectly suited for both of us working there during the day.
So once again decided to look for co-working within walking distance from our new home, and surprisingly found a really nice location literally 2 blocks away. The place was called Cardumen Coworking and they required a booking in advance, which I did through WhatsApp chat. Once I came in next day, the registration took no more than 2 minutes, and I also asked for an invoice and it was provided without any issues. The space itself is a vast area on the second floor of the building. They have an open space with large tables and sitting area, an outdoor terrace and a cafeteria. Main visitors here were locals. I think I was the only foreigner there during that day, but the staff was also very accommodating and tried their best to explain everything to me and show me around. The main space was a bit dark, as all the windows were alongside the wall where meeting rooms were located. Also, the cafeteria only had tea available and the coffee machine was broken. They didn't offer their own food here, as it is more of an office space rather than a cafe. But there are multiple street food joints in the area where you can get traditional tacos, quesadillas and burritos. I found a really nice cafe in the area called Esquina Barragan Bistro. The prices were very reasonable, so I stayed there for lunch and I also spent second half of my workday there. Wi-Fi connection was stable and with good speed. I could work in the cozy area without distractions and with a nice view on the park.
Another cafe that we found was located in Roma Sur and it was called Cooffeefy. It has an upper level where people could sit down with their laptops and work during the day. Some even brought pets with them.
Yes, lots of cute doggies.
Which is, by the way, a very common practice in Mexico City.
In our final week before leaving Mexico City, we found another great location called Privat.mx.
It is located on Cordoba Street, only a few steps away from Vibrant Calima and Alvaro Obregón.
We randomly found this place because I needed to go to a dentist, and the only dental clinic open at that time of day was the one located in this building. So if you need to find a great co-working space and have some dental work done in between your meetings, this is an option for you.
The space used to be an office building where they rented rooms on a monthly basis to various companies. Right before COVID lockdown, they changed their focus to the co-working space.
Now they have several floors of common working area, an outdoor patio on the first floor, and a beautiful terrace on the rooftop. They host events there, but during the day you can work there in the open air.
It might get a little dusty sometimes just because you're outdoors and Mexico City is quite polluted, but you would get a great city view. You have tea and water available for you, and they also have fridges in the microwave so you can bring your own lunch with you.
As we mentioned, the area is one of the busiest in the city, so it wouldn't be hard to find a nice place to eat out or grab a coffee.
To finalize our list of co-working spaces in Mexico City, here's a quick summary. Cooffeefy Work Cafe has a free entrance with a condition of ordering at least a coffee. There are food options available. For example, coffee is 45 pesos and avocado toast is around 80 pesos. Meeting rooms are available for booking. This will cost you from 50 to 150 pesos an hour depending on the room. It's located in Juarez, close to all the city activities, and work hours from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. during the week and 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekend. Cardumen Coworking. Day pass will cost you around 208 pesos and the payments are done in cash only. The pass is valid for around 9 hours and the space opens at 9 a.m. There's no food options other than the one in the area around. It's a bit remote from other activity areas, but it is a walking distance from Reforma. Esquina Barragan Bistro. It's a nice cafe with a good and affordable food. I wouldn't stay here all day, but it's a good option for several hours of really concentrated work. It's closed on Mondays, but works from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. during the week and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the weekends. The Coffee Bar Cafe. Also is a fine cafe to work at. I would probably be able to stay here all day. It has food options, but mostly pastry. It has a lot of windows and plenty of natural light. Privat.mx. More of a business-oriented space. Daily fee is around 150 pesos. Has plenty of food options in the area. It is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. until the last visitor, but Fridays are shorter. They are only open from 8 till 3 p.m. This was our experience with coworking spaces in Mexico City. We were pretty happy with the options that we found, and we were glad that we could choose between several locations.
We hope this video helped you find some nice options for yourself if you're a digital nomad or a working traveler looking for a working space in Mexico City.
Let us know down in the comments below if we missed some of the locations that are worth mentioning, and we will try to make sure we visit them next time.
Thank you for watching this video. Please smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Till next time.